Give me a second, guys. Just trying to ensure everything is working as it is supposed to work. Phew. Well, I was away touching grass at the mountains. Actually, I touched no grass. I just touched rock because that's what mountains are made of at the end of the day. But yeah, it was a good 2 day vacation. The only part I do not like is driving. So hear me out. I think this is the bull case for Tesla. Whenever you are traveling from one point to another, I think the only bad activity that you have to do, the only strenuous activity that you have to do is the driving part, right? And I think Tesla is going to take that away from a lot of people. Like Tesla is just going to solve that. They're not going to make this remain a huge reason because of which you cannot go out for your family vacation. So imagine this, you're going on a family vacation, you've got your family, and you're going from point A to point B. Tesla drives all the way through. You guys can be sleeping for all that I care. And once you wake up, you're just going to be there and you're going to be pretty well rested. Once you are that rested, I think that it's just going to save you up a day of recovery. So, in a way, Tesla is going to help out with efficiency when it comes to traveling. And I think people will just book one day less when it comes to vacation. So, probably it's not that good for tourism industry. Now, where were we? We have to look at a bunch of. Uh, just give me 1 second. I'm just replying to people because I have like a lot of messages that I unfortunately left unchecked, which I'm having to now take care of. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. And yeah. Okay. Now, what I want to do is basically look at a bunch of different projects, right? So the first project that I really want to look at is called Hey Lunch Break. Then we've got Lively Official, Beamstagram, Moshi Camera, and Paragraph. Now Paragraph is like probably the only one that I know from like the days beyond, because I think Paragraph has been around for longer than some of the most prominent DeFi projects have been around. Like they're unks in this space, okay? They're dinosaurs at this point of time, in a good way. I don't mean to say that in a bad way. Please don't take it the wrong way, guys. Let me just actually start sharing my screen and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so we've got Lunch Break is a social app that pays creators for their attention. Pays creators for their attention? How much are you worth? Oh wow, they have a proper advertisement. That's good. Oh my god, but bro, they fizzled out, and this is the only thing. Like, imagine this: they had like such a good video and everything, but they've just not been around since ever. So much in crypto is about being a cockroach. You get me? Like, think about it like this. I actually want to take a moment here to talk about it. You don't understand how much of crypto is just being a cockroach. You can pretty much do everything right and still get wiped out because you were early and you peaked early. You're actually much better off taking the time off and staying focused for the long term, and also accommodating for the fact that the bull market that you're hoping for may take longer to materialize, and the bear market that you think is so far away may be closer than you think. This is, of course, not me being a guru and telling you that the bear market is here, but I'm just saying that it is always in your benefit to prioritize survival rather than appearing flashy. And I think that's one of the mistakes I see projects make the most, because whenever I go to these pages and projects on Twitter, I see that they started off with a bang. They got a lot of attention on their first post, they got a lot of attention on their introductions, on their new launches. But then when I scroll down, I see that the last post was 2 years ago or 1 year ago. And that is really disheartening to see, because I'm pretty sure when they first started out, they had the motion for it. They could have kept going. Of course, could have been a little bit more silent about it, could have spent less, but somewhere along the way, the thesis did not play out, or probably the founder gave up on it, and then it went down the drain. So a lot of projects are like that, and you can choose to stand out a little bit there. That's what I think. Anyway, let's keep going, okay? Shall we? Uh, yeah. We're here. Let's go to lunch break now. Lunch break beta. Collect anyone, get paid, break, lunch break. A creator collectible marketplace card earned from creator profile, including your own. Yeah, this is basic like Zora, early days Zora in some sense. Get started. Continue. SMS is new. Okay, that's good. I just want to continue with my wallet. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving this option. You have no idea how happy I am that you have given this option, but okay. You're not ready to collect. You must verify at least one social. Okay. Um, sure, I guess. Okay, link successfully. But I just verified one social. Your onboarding pathway is a little bit broken. What? I just hit back. I just hit back and it like logged me out. It was like, fuck it, go out of here. We don't want peasants who do not want to connect their Twitter and their social security number. I don't know what to feel about this, guys. I think I'm just gonna go with my good old forecaster at this point of time. Did it work? You ready to collect? You earned 50 points. Next. Earn what you're worth. Next. Oh, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I don't know. There's something cute about these things. Be the first to collect from your profile. How much is this, by the way? 0.02 ETH. How much is that in US dollar inflationary value? Is the right question, actually. Not much, it's like $6 to $7. Guttural Polity 26797's lunch table. I think I just purchased mine, right? Um, so why do I have to purchase it again? It has this problem of not moving along as much as you would expect it to move along. Okay, so these are all of the projects. What? Satya Nadella? There is no way he's here. She got scouted? What does that even mean, bro? Okay, so I think it's kind of like creator coins in a different way. Okay, I'm lost now. What am I supposed to do? There's supposed to be an introduction, something like that here, right? Like we've got Uber, Wall Street Journal. I don't have no idea. No. Oh, this is a good one. I think this is nice UI UX on this. Nice play. I enjoy it. Claim your $10. Thank you very much. Go shill yourself. Where? Get chatty. Who do I chat with? Shoot Jason a message. Bro, please disable this pop-up. It's honestly bad to the point that it's now making me frustrated. You should never create a user flow which is frustrating. Okay, thank you, Jason. I would have really appreciated if your message would have popped up like on my screen. It's okay. It's okay. Link socials enable passkey. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know what to use it for. Like, I'm gonna be super honest with you. I
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Good.
Let me show you how to game, bro. Okay. Let's go! God, I hate this game.
Yeah, because you suck at it. An understatement.
He blows.
Is blows worse than sucks?
Oh, you blow or you suck, whichever one's worse. Sure, whatever. Bro,
Dude, seriously?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't talk shit next time.
What?
This is Jane.
Dude, it's so cool up here. How'd you find this place?
I don't know. Okay.
What's up?
Someone just collected me on lunch break.
Smart choice.
You have it?
Oh yeah, look me up. So, yeah, you gonna collect me now, or?
Totally.
Sweet.
Bro, that was a little bit painful to watch, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit painful to watch. Is it okay? Somebody made the assumption that this was like friend tech. Is this similar? Or am I missing something? I just don't want to make a categorical judgment simply because I do not know better. So yeah. People still join it, but they don't join it like ever so often. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed from UAE is here? It can't be it, bro. It can't be it. How is this even happening? Okay. I think the project died down, so like there's very little development here, but it is like friend.tech. I would just, to be honest, I don't think like these projects are gonna be taking off in a while because I think most of people who are okay with having themselves made into creators would just simply go for creator coins. So you also have to kind of understand that one of the reasons that projects like these have a very tough time growing up is because projects like friend.tech are not going to be able to take off for a while because people who found it comfortable enough to tokenize themselves in any way have just simply moved on to creator coin projects. They are much more comfortable when it comes to selling their creator coin or content coins for that matter, rather than selling themselves as a service to one of their friends. Because every single time your friend would want to take some kind of profit, it's going to create very awkward conversations. And I think most projects do not realize how much people value their in person communications and in person relationships more than creating a big buck out of it or creating any sort of profit out of it. Nobody wants to burn their bridges with their friends. And it's something that I think Friend.tech also realized, and many more projects are going to realize as well. I think that's also one of the reasons why creator coins are going to have a tougher time as compared to content coins. Because if somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm going to sell this content coin of yours because I need to pay for food," I'm like, "Oh, yeah, man, sure. That content was not up to the par anyway. The content I make now is much better." Versus if somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, I'm going to sell your creator coin," yeah, that's going to hit a little bit different to me. Now, moving on from Hey Lunch Break, we've got Lively right here. Future of online monetization, a profile that pays. Okay, not a lot of mutuals. That's usually not a good look. I have to be honest. Like that's usually not a good look. Oh, but they're active. Hold up, they are active. You know how happy I get whenever I see that there is like one project who went cockroach mode and somehow survived. I'm always happy. But what is this? Is this that one project where you can get like people's time where like Nikita Bear is like probably the most expensive guy? I think he has like $7,200 worth of consultation fees for like 15 to 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. That is crazy, by the way. But yeah. Yeah, I think these are all creators or experts actually. And these are all in dirhams. So that makes me believe that this is somehow related to UAE. But where is the crypto in this? I don't understand. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves and first try to get in. Bro, just there you go. That's my username. Oh, by the way, guys, I have like a very weird side note, which is, do you guys see, like, can you guys like comment on my Twitter live? Let me actually just try doing this because I just realized that this was something I wanted to take a look at for a while and I couldn't, unfortunately. So that's what I'm gonna do. Actually just try doing this because I just realized that this was something I wanted to take a look at for a while. Okay, I've said something. Yeah, okay. You can. Thank God. I'm just gonna exit now and come back here. Yeah, because I realized that I was watching like a live and that person had like switched it off somehow by mistake, and I was really worried if like I had done like something very similar and stupid. So I was like, well, glad to know I'm not that. Okay, so I'm in Adil Coach's man. Let's see that. Yeah, see, it's exactly the same model there. See times. Okay, 15 minutes. Next. 3 p.m. Next. Asia Calcutta. Yes, next. Is it like in payments that I can pay with crypto? No? Bro, how is this? How is this? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Let me show you because I just realized I was not showcasing it. Let's just see, I do this, this, go forward. There's no crypto option. So I have a feeling that a lot of projects say that they're going to integrate crypto. And I think this is a red flag almost. Whenever I see Web2 projects who claim that they're going to integrate Web3 and that means integrating Web3 payments somehow, and then too they don't ever actually do it, they just want to leech off of Web3 communities, I think that's a red flag. And I would want to stay away from those kinds of projects personally. There's nothing wrong about trying to integrate Web3 payments. There's everything wrong with making a promise and not being able to deliver on it. That's my take, at least. That's why I'll probably stay away from this altogether. I know this model. I think it works because I've seen like a couple of people actually making it work. But to be very honest, I'm not happy with the fact that you really cannot do anything right now except for book people with normal credit cards and Google Pay. Like, bro, that's something I can do even on other platforms. How did you end up on a base list? You're not based. I'm sorry to say that. Get rich or meme trying. I have a feeling, I know, I have a friend. His name is Shivraj. I don't know, Shivraj, if you're ever going to watch this, but I think this is something Shivraj would really like because I think he used to create like banger memes for us. So I like that guy. So, meme to earn on base. I'm actually going to just send this over to Shivraj. Wait. I just sent it to him. Okay. Before getting ahead of ourselves, vote in meme battles. I'm never a big fan of any kind of meme battle because I don't know. Every time I feel like I was think that, and this is probably going to happen on Dare Market a lot as well. But every single time you give people the chance to win money through social consensus, they're just gonna get a lot of farmers involved, and there are going to be strategies built on top of winning a bet rather than actually delivering the result. And I think there are going to be a lot of such cases happening with major platforms that facilitate these bets or facilitate these activities, and these platforms would then have to enable checks to ensure that a bet was not won by unfair means through colluding with other players or anything along those lines. And I think the risk is just way too high. So now we're here. It's live on base. Oh, it's 2024. That's not a good sign. March 3 is not a good sign, bro. Oh, okay. This project perhaps died down. See, again, cockroach mode, guys. Cockroach mode. You guys really need to understand the benefit of cockroach mode. Memestagram. Sign up on Memestagram website, Twitter, Webcast Medium. Okay, let's go to your website. Okay, okay, everyone. No worries. No worries. We're not gonna judge. Sign up on Memestagram. Hmm. I think as a live streamer, it's always difficult to somehow comprehend these situations, like what you're supposed to do in them. Because I like to be really chilled and relaxed whenever I'm making these kinds of videos, and then something this awkward happens. I have no idea what to do then. Okay, I think I'll have to delete that message from Shivraj. I just deleted that message. Shit. Oh man. It's freaking crazy, bro. Freaking crazy. Anyway, anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Let's not dwell on that for this long. Oh man. We're just gonna go here. We're just gonna move to the next project. Okay. Moshicam. Mobile Deco Studio. Your no mobile iOS Android open now. Okay. October 9, we're out of beta. That's good, right? That's good. Okay, so is this going to be only available on my phone? Man, I'm not a big fan that way. But how is this going to be related to Web3? That's what I want to ask. How is it related to Web3? Where does crypto come in here? Moshi Cam? But there is no way they have Moshi Cam for Mac. They officially have Moshi Cam for Mac. I'm downloading it right now. Just give me some time. Oh, holy shit. It is actually live. Continue with Google, I guess. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna share my screen just in a second, guys. First, I wanna see like how it works. Okay, I can now see how it's working. So let me actually show you how it looks. This is it. This is Moshi Cam now. Let me actually showcase. Oh, GG. Like on retake, I think Moshi Cam really just does not look good at all. Lol. Oh, give me some time. Enable notifications. Continue. I don't want to enable notifications. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Okay, how did you hear about us? X, of course. You're in. What? No? No. But how do I? I have no idea what this means. No, I don't want to give you any kind of settings, bro. Look, I just don't see the on-chain element of it. Like, if I'm being honest, guys, like, I think it can be very popular amongst teenagers, and I think teenagers nowadays like they really look up to streamers. So I think affiliating with streamers is probably the best way for you to go. Just affiliating with streamers would be top notch, like a French kiss. But apart from that, I just do not see anything on chain. I'm just gonna uninstall the app. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I, I want people to like say that this is where we are getting our Web3 from. I know we are like super big on like abstraction and shit, but not to the point of where you abstract away the feature, bro. Like you can abstract away you can abstract away the complexity, but please not the feature itself. I think people are just like abstracting away the feature altogether. Finally, we are here at paragraph. I cannot believe we like speed ran through the whole thing, and the only reason behind that was wait. Let me actually check. Did we actually speed run it? Yeah, we got hey lunch break, lively. We went there. It was not working. Memestagram was not working. Moshi Kama paragraph. Yeah, we actually speed ran to the end. I have no idea, but I think like paragraph has been working, and paragraph literally just like keeps posting stuff. To be honest, I have no idea why paragraph is not more popular. Paragraph is like literally one of those areas where I think they genuinely did something really, really cool, and it's completely on chain and people can actually buy the stuff that you write. I think I should probably start something on paragraph now that I think of it. I think I have a bull case for them. The bull case for Paragraph is when really seasoned thinkers are going to be onboarded onto this app. When I say really seasoned thinkers, I do not mean really good thread writers. I necessarily mean people who have lived their life for up to about 30 to 35 years and now can distill that knowledge down. In fact, that specific knowledge down in a very creative way. Think Paul Graham, for example. If Paul Graham writes on Paragraph, I would want to collect it. Not because of the advice that he is giving may be unique. I mean, it may be, but more so because he is Paul Graham and the kind of person that he is. Same with Andre Karpathy, same with, I would say, Elon Musk, for example. I think these would become collectibles for business guys. Like a lot of people who would want to be on chain enthusiasts or business entrepreneurs who are now coming on chain, they would be really interested in owning a piece of history. Imagine if you could own a piece of a write up or a poem that motivated you when you were going through a very tough time and every VC is saying no to you, your community is hating on you, you have to recruit marketing, you are really really troubled by the developer relations team, the devs are not pulling their weight, your girlfriend is about to leave you, your products smashes itself one day before the demo day, and then you read some content or you do some activity or you just read a book or you look up to a person and that person has some content available. Finally you make it through that slummed across period, right? And when you look back, I would personally want to own all the pieces of content that helped me when Adonis Cyril was down on the ground, right? I just think from that perspective, a lot of the content coins do make sense because they have a lot of sentimental value. And I think Paragraph allows you to own pieces of thoughtfully written content. I think that makes all the difference at the end of the day. Now, coming back to like Paragraph itself, I would want to write more so about my philosophy as to like what I think about life, where I see it coming from. I would actually want to document the journey of my thinking on Paragraph, how it changes, because I think it has changed significantly over the last 5 years, and it will only change significantly over the next 5 years. So, having a historical recollection of it, not necessarily like journals are more like day to day. This is more like epochs, like, every 3 months, every 4 months, every 6 months, you go back and you write, okay, what does the world mean to you? Why are we alive? What is the purpose of our life? How should we conduct ourselves when we're talking to others that we love? And how should we conduct ourselves when we're talking to others whose objectives and end goals in life are contrary to ours? I think that can be really, really powerful for a story like Paragraph. Like it's basically writing history in real time and at that point of time. So if I say start writing, I go to Farcaster. Let me come right here. I do Farcaster, sign in. Technically, I should have been signed in. Please sign in this week. This week on base. I think this is probably like my favorite thing. This week on base kind of a thing. There are always supporters, man. Can I see like who other supporters are? Oh yeah, I can. How do I support it? Um, well, I mean, I've got Rabbi. Supporting with one USDC. Yeah, I can. Okay, but like who owns this piece? Is it like how is it getting linked? That's my question. Is it getting linked to my Farcaster ID or is it getting linked to my wallet address? Like when somebody reads on chain, they're gonna see my wallet address, but will Paragraph quantify it with my social ID because my Farcaster wallet is definitely not the one that I've used to support this project, right? But this I think is somewhat of a PMF, in my humble opinion. Not enough people use Paragraph, but there are still users and they've been like working hard at it for a really long time. As I said, they're almost dinosaurs at this point of time, man. And those people have just been doing stuff. You can also subscribe to people, bringing the best of Mirror to Paragraph. Yes, I think Mirror was the first one. I think Mirror, I remember, used to be like a standalone service, if I'm not mistaken. Did these guys merge? I was not aware. Oh, this happened very recently. Shit. Uh, wow. GG. Congratulations. Uh, what else is there? Dashboard. To be honest, I would just think that I think they need to compete with the likes of Substack and compete with the likes of Beehive, right? So what can they do? I think they can make it very, very easy to import a lot of emails and do some sort of email marketing. Even better if they can do some sort of on-chain marketing. I don't know what is the benefit that they can add on top of Substack or Beehive simply because of the fact that they are more on-chain native, except for post collection with your US dollars or USDC. It's actually really tough to create a differentiation in this publishing space. I just realized because even though the modality of support is different, like in one case you're committing real US dollar, in the other case you're committing USDC or USDT, the end result is still the same. So they will have to come up with this clear differentiation of what is so different about them as compared to Substack or Beehive, and they need to be very clear. Like, are they competing with them, or is this like more of a competition to Medium? I would honestly want to read more of their stuff. It's just that I don't think we are going to see a lot of paragraph in front of our eyes unless it happens through email. Because most of the things that I read because they come to my email, not because, I've deliberately gone out of my way to find those blogs. Unless, of course, these are like very specific blogs, like the likes of, you know, Aeon Magazine, Farnham Street, and so on and so forth. So, how do I deploy this? New post, right? And who is the owner of this? My publication. See, this is what I don't want. I don't want written by 0x2190. No, I want written by Adonis Cyril. How can I make this paired up with my Farcaster instead of just my wallet address? That's what I really want. Publication settings. I can change the name. Okay, that's good. Purchase domain, wallet address. Okay, you can add like wallet addresses. Then you should be able to uh huh is not on Farcaster. Bro, what? But I signed in with Farcaster. So this is probably something that the team should look into. It should not go there. That's my point. Monetization. Okay, you can import like lists, right? You can import it. But can you send it? Import, no. Import subscribers. How can I add a subscriber? I want to add a subscriber. How do I add it? Just one subscriber. This is a very good feature, by the way, that you can cross post writing to paragraph because that means you don't even have to switch from Substack to be able to utilize the benefits of paragraph. But, bro, it should not happen. I should be able to add people, recommendations, growth features, embed and share, automated emails, new subscribers, new comments, analytics. Um, hmm, this is weird. Oh, you can launch a writer coin. Can I choose which coin to launch? Hmm, this is weird. Why can I not make it longer? Um, okay. This is Adonis. Reward your community. Paragraph subscribers. It's kind of weird, man. Okay, it's good that you can do like this kind of launch thing, but again, we're gonna create. You see, we come back to the same argument there. There's going to be a fragmentation of creator coins because up until this point, I've seen creator coins on Base App, I've seen creator coins on Farcaster, and I think you can choose on those as to like which creator coin you want to plug in as your own. So kudos to them for bringing that initiative. But I've seen it on Zora, I've seen it on Retake, and now I've seen it on Paragraph. All three are really, really good projects. And I believe there are obviously going to be users of all three of them. Somebody like me might want to use all three of them. But now, the attention that I'm gathering is now divided amongst all of those different creator coins. So the creator coin dilemma now has a three pronged problem. Essentially, the creator coin problem is now three part. Number one, you have to convince people to buy your creator coin. Imagine you give out a service and people buy your creator coin as a way of paying you. So that's number one. Business is already tricky. Even if it is US dollars, you understand that you have to give something tangible in value in order to receive something tangible, right? Number two, once they have bought your creator coin or you have it in some sense, or maybe you hold like a part of it, you have to make sure the value doesn't go down. Imagine somebody gives you a dollar, and by the time you go to the grocery store to actually purchase your grocery, oh, well, GG, it's meaningless. So now you also have to protect that particular US dollar, right? In terms of it not dropping in value. That's happening to your creator coin. And the third problem is that you also have to prevent its fragmentation somehow, which is really weird. Because if you are going to now different stores to sell the same item, you're getting paid in different variants of the US dollar. Whether you're going on retake, whether you're going to paragraph, whether you're going to Zora, you're all receiving this your creator coin, but it's all different creator coins at the end of the day. And now it would have been easier for you to drive value or protect the value of perhaps one of them. It would have, in absolute terms, already been difficult enough, but comparatively, it would have still been simpler. But now you have to fight this war on three different fronts. And that, I think, is the fragmentation in the creator economy that we're going to have to tackle very, very soon. Otherwise, this creator coin mania or creator coin interest is going to fizzle out. Very, very similar to how a lot of different trends have fizzled out once they failed to find a very solid footing. And that's going to happen. So that's the biggest challenge, I think, in front of base ecosystem at this point of time, by the way. Coming back, we are right here. I mean, to be honest, I would want you guys to go to people who already have like Substacks and whatnot and just like outreach to them. Tell them why it would be better. I think nobody's going to onboard your project better than yourself when you're doing like one on one outreaches, and it's going to just hit different. That's what I think at the very least. And I would really want to see a situation where you go out to Reg Diomedes from Daily Degen, you go to knower of markets, for example, and you try to onboard those guys. You say, hey, you should be using Paragraph. I don't know if they're using Paragraph actively, but it would be really cool to see your favorite newsletters arriving in Paragraph. And then probably people would be more willing to support you, because if you simply add a button or start writing or donate to Paragraph embedded within the email marketing that they're sending out, you also kind of popularize or advertise yourself. I think that's how at least I found Substack. It's because a lot of the writers in crypto used to use Substack, and that's how I found it. That's also how I found Beehive, because another person whose blogs I used to read or whose email marketing I used to read was somebody who employed Beehive for that task. And that's how I discovered it. So whenever I needed an alternative to Substack, I went to the other most proximal answer I had, which was Beehive at that time. So yeah, guys, I think we're no longer gonna review the projects now, since we've run through them. And I think like part of the reason this happened is because two of them did not work, which is, I mean, obviously not that great. But I hope like we are able to create like a very special environment for most of these projects that are coming up across the base ecosystem. I've thought of like two new initiatives, which, hopefully, fingers crossed, inshallah, I'm going to be able to launch very, very soon. I think base eco would really, really love them. And for those of you who are actually listening in terms of like an alpha for you guys, that, I may not be able to, I don't want to like necessarily share it just yet with the world, but since you guys are like listening in, I will tell it to you that there is a vlog account now. So if you can go to my following and find a vlog account, that would be pretty sick. But yes, I'm now uploading my vlogs daily to a channel on X, to an account on X to be very precise. And these are the same ones that I post to YouTube. So like basically the overhead for me was like nothing. I just had to upload it to like some other place. The other initiatives that I'm trying to bring out, the two new initiatives, are different ones actually, which I'm really, really excited for. One is for 2026, so it like I'll announce it like sometimes in December, but the other one will be coming your way pretty soon, hopefully. So yeah, that's about it. That's all the alpha that I have for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys for spending your time with me. You could have chosen to spend your time any way you wanted, but you chose to spend it here. So yeah, thank you so much, and take care of yourself. Have a good day ahead.